Hey everyone, Jayesh here, and let me tell you, we're about to embark on a ride that'll take us from zero to awesome in a matter of seconds. You know, there's just something about car movies that gets our engines revving, doesn't there? The roar of the engine, the screech of tires, the adrenaline-pumping chases, pure cinematic bliss. From the streets of Los Angeles to the dusty wastelands of a post-apocalyptic world, cars have always played a starring role on the big screen. And we're not just talking about any cars, but iconic machines that have become synonymous with the films themselves. Get ready to pop the clutch and shift into high gear because we're diving deep into a world of high-octane action, heartwarming stories, and unforgettable characters. Fasten your seatbelts because we're about to explore the top car movies that have left their mark on cinema history. Get ready to relive the thrill of Gone in 60 Seconds, the chaotic beauty of Mad Max Fury Road, the nostalgic charm of Cars, and so much more. Let's be real. No conversation about car movies is complete without mentioning the Fast and Furious franchise. This series, spanning over 2 decades, has become a global phenomenon, and trust me, I know a thing or two about that. We started with street racing in the first film and evolved into something bigger, something more important: family. The Fast and Furious movies aren't just about fast cars and death-defying stunts. They're about the bonds we forge and the loyalty we share. Dom, Letty, Brian, Mia, they became more than just characters, they became symbols of unity and strength. And let's not forget the impact this franchise has had on car culture itself. From the classic Dodge Charger to the sleek Nissan Skyline, these cars became stars in their own right. Kids all over the world, myself included, grew up idolizing these vehicles, dreaming of one day getting behind the wheel and experiencing that same rush of adrenaline. The Fast and Furious series is a testament to the power of storytelling, the allure of fast cars, and the importance of family. It's a franchise that will forever hold a special place in my heart, and I'm sure in the hearts of countless fans worldwide. Remember that feeling you got the first time you watched Nicolas Cage behind the wheel of Eleanor, that customized 1967 Ford Mustang? Gone in 60 Seconds was a masterclass in suspense, throwing you headfirst into a world of car theft, risky deals, and heart-stopping chases. The film wasn't just about stealing 50 cars in one night, it was about redemption, second chances, and the lengths we go to for the people we care about. You couldn't help but root for Memphis, played by Cage, as he used his skills to not only save his brother, but to outmaneuver the law at every turn. The stakes were high, the pressure was on, and the action was non-stop. Gone in 60 Seconds wasn't just a car movie, it was a symphony of roaring engines, screeching tires, and the constant threat of getting caught. It kept you on the edge of your seat from start to finish. Even today, that final chase scene with Eleanor remains iconic, a testament to the film's lasting impact on the genre. Gone in 60 Seconds reminded us that sometimes the most exhilarating rides come with the highest risks. Mad Max Fury Road wasn't just a movie, it was a visceral experience. Director George Miller created a post-apocalyptic world so visually stunning and viscerally real that you couldn't help but be drawn into its chaotic beauty. And at the heart of this chaos were the cars, monstrous machines designed for survival in a world gone mad. From the War Rig, Furiosa's battle-ready truck, to Immortan Joe's Gigahorse, a monstrous combination of 2 Cadillac Coupe de Villes, each vehicle was a testament to Miller's insane imagination. They were weapons, fortresses on wheels, roaring through the wasteland with a primal fury that mirrored the film's overall tone. But Mad Max Fury Road wasn't just about the cars, it was about the characters who drove them. Charlize Theron as Imperator Furiosa gave us a heroine for the ages, a woman of incredible strength and resilience fighting for a better future. And Tom Hardy's Max, a man of few words but immense action, proved once again why he's one of the most compelling actors of our generation. Mad Max Fury Road was a symphony of chaos and chrome, a film that redefined what was possible in the action genre. It was a wild, unforgettable ride that left you breathless and wanting more. We can't talk about car movies without taking a pit stop at Radiator Springs, the heart and soul of Pixar's Cars. This animated classic wasn't just a treat for the eyes with its stunning visuals and lovable characters, but it also delivered a powerful message about friendship, humility, and the importance of slowing down every now and then. Lightning McQueen, a hotshot rookie race car, learns that life is about more than just winning. His journey of self-discovery in Radiator Springs alongside the unforgettable Mater, Sally, Doc Hudson and the rest of the town's quirky inhabitants taught us valuable lessons that transcended age. Cars reminded us that true happiness comes from the connections we make along the way, and that even in the fast lane, it's important to appreciate the journey, not just the destination. It was a film that resonated with audiences of all ages, proving that car movies could be both thrilling and heartwarming. With its memorable characters, heartwarming story, and stunning animation, Cars earned its place as a modern classic, reminding us that sometimes the greatest adventures are the ones that take us on a detour. The Italian Job took us on a wild ride through the narrow streets of Italy, showcasing the Mini Cooper's agility and charm in a way that made us want to jump behind the wheel and plan a heist of our own. The film was a perfect blend of action, humor, and suspense, with a dash of European flair that made it utterly irresistible. Mark Wahlberg led the pack as Charlie Croker, a master thief seeking revenge in a mountain of gold. Alongside a talented crew including Charlize Theron, Jason Statham, and Seth Green, they pulled off one of the most elaborate and entertaining heists in cinematic history. The Mini Coopers weren't just cars in this film, they were extensions of the characters themselves, zipping through tunnels, navigating crowded streets, and even taking a plunge into the canals of Venice. The Italian Job was a testament to teamwork, planning, and, of course, the enduring coolness of the Mini Cooper. It was a film that kept you guessing until the very end, leaving you with a smile on your face and a newfound appreciation for the art of the heist. Let's turn back the clock to 1968, a time when Steve McQueen was the epitome of cool, and the Ford Mustang was the muscle car to beat. Bullitt wasn't just a movie, it was a cultural phenomenon, forever changing the way car chases were filmed and cementing its place in cinematic history. The film's iconic chase scene through the streets of San Francisco, with McQueen's Mustang GT fast on the tail of a Dodge Charger, is the stuff of legend. It was a masterclass in practical effects, raw energy, and pure adrenaline, setting a standard that filmmakers still try to emulate today. But Bullitt was more than just a chase movie. It was a gritty and stylish thriller that captivated audiences with its suspenseful plot and McQueen's undeniable charisma. He embodied the role of Frank Bullitt, a San Francisco detective with a no-nonsense attitude and a penchant for fast cars. Bullitt was a game-changer, a film that proved car chases could be more than just a spectacle. They could be a form of art, a ballet of speed and precision that left audiences breathless. Baby Driver wasn't just a car movie, it was a full-blown musical experience with every chase, every getaway perfectly synchronized to its killer soundtrack. Director Edgar Wright took the wheel and delivered a high-octane thrill ride that was as stylish as it was exhilarating. Ansel Elgort, as Baby, a getaway driver with a passion for music, gave a breakout performance, his every move perfectly in sync with the beat. The film's soundtrack was more than just background noise. It was a character in itself, driving the narrative, dictating the pace, and amplifying the emotions of every scene. From classic rock anthems to soulful melodies, Baby Driver seamlessly blended music and action, creating a symphony of sound and visuals that was unlike anything we'd seen before. It was a film that made you want to hit the gas pedal and crank up the volume. Baby Driver reminded us that sometimes the most exhilarating rides are the ones with the best soundtracks. It was a film that got our hearts racing and our heads bopping, proving that car movies could be innovative, stylish, and musically infectious. Stephen King, the master of horror, took our love for cars and twisted it into something terrifying with Christine. This wasn't just a movie about a possessed car, it was about obsession, jealousy, and the dark side of desire. The film's antagonist, a bright red 1958 Plymouth Fury named Christine, wasn't just a vehicle, she was a malevolent entity, capable of both seduction and destruction. As Arnie, played brilliantly by Keith Gordon, falls deeper under Christine's spell, we witness the car's power to corrupt and destroy. Christine tapped into our primal fears, reminding us that sometimes the things we love most can also be the most dangerous. The film's special effects, particularly Christine's ability to regenerate, still hold up remarkably well today, a testament to the power of practical effects and the enduring creepiness of a car with its own agenda. Christine wasn't just a horror movie, it was a cautionary tale about the dangers of obsession and the thin line between love and possession. It was a film that made us question our relationship with machines and wonder what might happen if they decided to take the wheel. Will Ferrell behind the wheel of a race car? What's not to love? Talladega Nights. The Ballad of Ricky Bobby was a hilarious send-up of the world of NASCAR, poking fun at the sport's larger-than-life personalities, intense rivalries and of course, its need for speed. Ferrell as Ricky Bobby, a dim-witted but lovable driver with a need for speed and an even bigger need to be number one, was comedic gold. Alongside John C. Reilly as his loyal best friend and teammate, Cal Naughton Jr., they formed a duo that had us laughing until our sides hurt. The film was a masterclass in absurdity, with over-the-top characters, outrageous situations, and quotable lines that have become ingrained in pop culture. But beneath the humor, Talladega Nights also had a surprising amount of heart, exploring themes of friendship, family, and the importance of staying true to yourself, even when you're wearing a fire suit covered in sponsors. Talladega Nights. The Ballad of Ricky Bobby reminded us that sometimes the best way to enjoy a car movie is with a side of laughter. It was a film that celebrated the thrill of the race while also reminding us not to take ourselves too seriously. Smokey and the Bandit was a love letter to the open road, a classic chase movie that captured the spirit of adventure and rebellion that defined the 1970s. Burt Reynolds, with his mustache and swagger, was the epitome of cool as the bandit, a charming outlaw with a need for speed and a knack for outrunning the law. Alongside Sally Field as Carrie, a runaway bride looking for a fresh start, they embarked on a cross-country adventure filled with fast cars, close calls, and plenty of laughs along the way. Their on-screen chemistry was undeniable, fueling the film's charm and making us root for them every step of the way. And let's not forget the unsung hero of the film, the Bandit's trusty Pontiac Trans Am, a car that became as iconic as the film itself. With its black and gold paint job and that screaming chicken on the hood, it was a symbol of freedom, rebellion, and pure American muscle. Smokey and the Bandit was a film that celebrated the joy of the open road, the thrill of the chase, and the power of a good laugh. It was a timeless classic that reminded us that sometimes the best adventures are the ones we take behind the wheel of a fast car with a little mischief in our hearts. So there you have it, a high-octane journey through some of the most iconic car movies ever made. From the adrenaline-fueled action of Fast and Furious to the heartwarming lessons of Cars, these films have left their mark on cinema history, capturing our imaginations and reminding us why we fell in love with cars in the first place. But this is just a taste of the vast and exciting world of car movies. Now it's your turn. Let me know in the comments below what your favorite car movie is and why it gets your engine revving. Until next time, stay safe, drive fast, and always remember, it's about family. Peace.